Hello children. Today we begin with problem set 6 question number 5. Prove the following. First question. Secant theta into 1 minus sin theta into secant theta plus tan theta equal to 1. Now in the LHS, write secant theta as 1 by cos theta. When you multiply it with 1 minus sin theta, 1 by cos into 1 is 1 by cos theta, which is secant theta. 1 by cos theta into minus sin theta is minus sin theta by cos theta, which is tan theta. So I have a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, and from this identity I get my answer 1, which is the RHS. Question number 2, secant theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta equal to cos theta. Write secant theta as 1 by cos theta, tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. So since the denominator is cos theta, I write the numerator as 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta into 1 minus sin theta. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square, and therefore 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta upon cos theta, which gets cancelled, and I get my answer cos theta, which is the RHS. Okay. Third question, secant square theta plus cosec square theta equal to the RHS. Write this as the reciprocal. Find the LCM. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. 1 upon the denominator, separate it out. 1 upon cos square theta into 1 upon sin square theta, which is secant square theta into cosec square theta. Question number 4, cot square theta minus tan square theta. This is the RHS. So first, starting with LHS, cot square theta, write it as cosec square theta minus 1. Tan square theta, write it as secant square theta minus 1 from the identities. When I remove the brackets, minus into this is minus, minus into minus 1 plus 1. These both get cancelled. I get my answer, which is the RHS. Question number 5, tan raised to 4 theta, write it as tan square into tan square. Take tan square theta out as common. Within bracket, I get tan square theta plus 1, which is secant square theta. From the identity, write sin square as secant square minus 1 into secant square. Multiply it with both the terms, I get my answer, which is the RHS. Question number 6. 1 upon 1 minus sin theta plus 1 upon 1 plus sin theta equal to 2 secant square theta. LCM, so you cross multiply the denominators also. Plus and minus gets cancelled. 1 plus 1, 2 upon a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. 1 minus sin square theta is cos square. 2 into 1 by cos square is secant square. So my answer is 2 secant square theta, which is the RHS. Next, go to question number 7. Now secant raised to 6x minus tan raised to 6x can be written as secant square x whole cube minus tan square x whole cube. So 2 into 3, 6, 2 into 3, 6. But the advantage of writing it like this is of the form a cube minus b cube. What is the formula for a cube minus b cube? It is a minus b the whole cube plus 3ab into a minus b. Do I get a cube minus b cube when I expand this? A minus b the whole cube is written as a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. When I open this, I get 3a square b minus 3ab square. The positive and the negative term gets cancelled. Same way, positive and negative get cancelled. My answer is a cube minus b cube. Okay. The advantage of doing this way is when I write a minus b the whole cube, that is secant square x minus tan square x the whole cube, plus the next term 3ab, 3 secant square x tan square x, a minus b secant square x minus tan square x. The advantage of doing this is I know secant square x minus tan square x is equal to 1 from this identity. So I can substitute this as 1 cube plus 3 secant square tan square x into 1. So I get my answer 1 plus 3 secant square x tan square x, which is my RHS. Okay, so that's the advantage of doing it using this particular identity. So for understanding this sum, you need to understand this identity first, and then you just have to substitute it to get your RHS. Okay, children, I hope it's clear. Next we go to the next question, number 8. Tan theta upon secant theta plus 1. Now multiply and divide with tan theta. Tan into tan is tan square theta upon secant theta plus 1 into tan theta. Now tan square theta can be written as secant square theta minus 1 upon secant theta plus 1 into tan theta. A square minus B square open up as A plus B into A minus B. These both get cancelled. This is your answer, which is the RHS. Okay. Question number 9. This can be written as A cube minus B cube, where your B is 1. So A minus B into A square plus AB plus B square. Your B is 1. So tan theta into 1, I get tan theta. Okay. Now these both get cancelled. I have this as the term in my LHS. 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta plus tan theta. So you get your RHS. Okay. The last question here, the 10th one, sin theta minus cos theta plus 1. See, this is your LHS and RHS, which I need to prove. What you have to do is begin with the first identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Cos square theta, bring sin square to the other side, 1 minus sin square theta. Cos square theta, write it as cos theta into cos theta. This is equal to A minus B into A plus B. Now cos theta, bring 1 minus sin theta below this. 1 plus sin theta is in the numerator, bring cos theta below this. By theorem on equal ratios, 1 plus sin theta by cos theta is equal to this. Now you are going to subtract 1 plus sin theta minus cos theta. This is the second term. Cos theta minus this term. So I am putting it in brackets. I open this up. I get cos theta by 1 minus sin theta is 1 plus sin theta minus cos theta upon cos theta minus 1 minus into minus plus sin theta. When you write this, again in a proper order, sin theta minus cos theta plus 1, sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Divide the numerator and the denominator of the LHS by cos theta. So cos theta by cos theta is 1. 1 by cos theta is secant theta. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. So I get this is equal to this value, and that is your question that has been asked. Okay. And so I have come up to the same thing. Okay. So with this, children, we finish with problem set 6. Question number 5, 1 to 10 is done. Now your deleted portion from this chapter is applications of trigonometry. Okay. Applications of trigonometry and exercise 6.2 therefore is deleted. Exercise 6.2 is deleted. The whole question numbers 1 to 6. And from the problem set, question numbers 6 to 10 will be deleted. Okay. So we have completed up to question number 10, that is of problem set 6. Question number 5, 1 to 10 is done. Question number 6 to 10 is deleted. Exercise 6.2 also is deleted of this particular chapter. The next chapter, mensuration, is also deleted and therefore is not there for you. So with this, we finish off with the portion for geometry. We have completed the whole portion. I hope, children, you have revised, you have completed your classworks and you are ready. Okay. So that's all, children. All the best and thank you.